It's time for Timers and Targets with Keith out at TFI Academy, Enville, Tennessee. Today we're going to talk about toes on a start bar, where you have to move forward to address targets, or right or left. Where this is coming from is somebody asked me recently, hey, I noticed we had a bunch of these starts at a local. You tend to do a slight drop step. Isn't that slower? I told him based on just standing there and trying to go from a dead stop, I thought it was a little faster, but I had no data to back that up. Well, those who know me know I like to test techniques and let timers and targets decide what's best. And it may come down to the individual. For me, I did a video, we practiced it and took some video we can do a side-by-side comparison on of standing toes on marks, weight on toes, weight on heels, but no drop step, just exploding straight forward. We also did some videos of this. I picked the best two examples, threw them side by side. Also, moving to the left, did some where I'd stay loaded up on the right foot and just try to explode out, and then some where I would just do a slight little drop step to drive. And then the same thing on the right. And again, there'll be comparison videos of each one of those. Hope you enjoy this. I'll give you a little conclusion at the end.
Shooter ready? Stand by.
No, keep the film.
Okay.
That's the point of it. Well, after looking at the side-by-sides, which I know it's a quick glimpse, but I'm not trying to bore people with a real long video, you can tell shots on target were occurring almost at the same time. Yes, the drop step took a little more time this way, but no more time than it took for someone to just get leaning and go. There's also one example of one of the downsides of sitting there equal weight or just waiting to time it and not planning for the drop step. When you're trying to time it, if your weight gets forward and the buzzer goes off when you're not ready for it, you kind of have to shift your weight back to get going, or you run the risk of jumping the timer, which I've done that. That's part of the reason I have gone to doing a mini drop step on these type of starts. Now, if it's heels on marks, different story. I'm bracing off that and just pushing. But for toes on marks, for me, to keep me from jumping the clock or a false start, and for me to choose when I go at what pace, I like this mini drop step. Go out, try it out, see what works for you. And that's the key. Timers and targets don't lie. They don't care about your personal feelings or your fuddness of sticking to a certain technique. Go out and test what works best for you. And by the way, get out here to Enville, Tennessee and get some training. Thanks for your time. I'm Keith Tyler.